And we
Oh my
are
God, that's
right.
me at the bottom. That's
That's
me.
you. Hey, everybody, and welcome to our Week 6 Big Brother Canada 10 exit interview with Hermon, our first juror. Now, we have so much to get to in this short interview with Hermon, but first, let me let you guys know wherever you are watching this, make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You guys following us on all of those places are a great way to help support the show, as is sharing it. Share the shows in those places. Tell a friend. Post it in a Facebook group. Tell grandma at dinner. Those things are a great free way to help support the shows. Of course, you can always be a patron. YourRealityRecaps.com/patron to get access to our exclusive patron-only Facebook group. That's where we take the questions for these exit interviews. Of course, we have John's cooking shows there and a whole bunch of extra patron exclusives. So check that out. You can also see the past 10 years of all of our shows over on our website, YourRealityRecaps.com, for those archives. But look, we have so much to get to in this quick little interview with Hermon, and I know that you guys have been asking. Yes, all of the house guests will be on at the end of the season for a full hour, and you will be able to ask them their questions live then. These are just the short exit interviews. Now, that being said, hey Hermon, how are you doing?
Sounds good, Eric. Shoot.
Were you surprised to hear Kevin's goodbye message? And if so, what did you think of what he said?
I was a little surprised because I know I was shooting for Kevin, but I didn't feel that Kevin was shooting for me. He did a good job of hiding that in the house, and then yeah, when I heard the message, I got what I wanted. I was like, "Oh, did you, bud? Did ya?" A little surprising.
Speaking of Kevin, did you think he was going to use the veto?
No, I didn't think Kevin had the balls to use the veto. I didn't think there was a big master plan. I didn't think there was. I really didn't think. I thought that they considered Betty the target or Josh the target, and that was the direction they were going. And I had a 1 week safety. I thought, oh, there was just like, I thought Marty would have held up his end of the deal because like he had burned the bridge with Moose, saying he'd go as a pawn. He'd burned the bridge with Gino, and he had burned the bridge with Josh by putting him up twice. And I was like, there's no way he's burning it with me. And whew, did he light that thing on fire?
Right. How surprised were you by your blind side? And is there anything you think you could have done to prevent it?
I don't think I was like overly surprised. I knew I didn't have 2 votes with Kevin and Helena. I did really want to get the other 5. I had really good personal connections with the other 5. I know I had Moose for sure. I really felt like I could get the showmans. And I think just like the uncertainty with Summer and Josh made everyone feel like, let's just go the other direction and not risk it.
Do you have any regrets this season?
Yeah, I mean, I probably picked. I feel like I obviously picked the wrong person for final 2, but I feel like I could have done more in week 4 to build trust again with the other side, like of the house, with T, Summer, Josh, Betty, and Moose. I know Moose is good, but the other 4 of just letting them know how locked in and how solid I was with them, so that obviously come week 6, when my life's on the line, it would have been a no question situation to keep me in the house.
Speaking of your final 2, were you going to honor your final 2 with Josh?
I would have. I would have honored it. It's tough to say. I would have honored it, but I think once it got down to like weeks, like 3 people, I would. If Moose was there, I would have taken Moose. I would have. I would have done something crafty.
Who do you think had the best and the worst HOHs this season?
Woo! Okay, so I think Gino had the best HOH week 4. Life was on the line, got the W, had the whole house against him, and used that week to gain favor with the entire house and get the eyes off the showmans and put up his final 2 in Kyle. Now the worst week was preceded week 4, which was week 3. And it wasn't just the worst week of the season, it was the worst week all time. Worst week all time. So that was the worst week of all time. I can't even, we could be here for 25 minutes.
Okay. This has been a season of fan favorite comps. What was your favorite Big Brother comp that either you got to play in or you didn't get to play in this season?
Yeah, it's a great question. The vetoes have been incredible this season. Like, I've never seen comps like this. Like, all the 3-part comps, there's like an agility part, there's like a skill. I would say, Bee's knees with the bee suits was incredible, and getting that ball to roll and getting the 6 to balance, like, it's just incredible. But I gotta say, the winner's comp, where I had to balance all the objects and do all that, and your boy beasted it out. You know what I mean? The boy beasted it. That was my favorite comp.
Okay. If you had stayed, who would you have targeted?
I would have done something where I would have put up, let's say Summer didn't vote for me. I would have put up Summer and Kevin, and then I would have backdoored Marty.
Okay. Who do you hope leaves next?
Martin.
Who do you think is playing the best and the worst game right now?
I think the best game right now is, I think it's probably Summer. It's a toss-up between Summer or the Showmans. Like, I don't know how the Showmans is not getting looked at right now at all. But I think Summer, because she hasn't really been in power and hasn't been forced to paint a target on her back. So there's that. The worst game? The worst game, I think the most self-destructive game would be Marty's.
Okay. If you could pick the final 2, who would you like to see in the final 2 or win the game?
I think just both my boys, just Moose and Gino.
Okay.
Both up.
All right. And last question. Is there anything you learned about yourself coming out of this experience that you didn't know about yourself before you started playing the game?
Yeah, I think I learned that I'm blindly trusting. I don't question enough things sometimes in the real world. Like, I just feel like I didn't realize I was that trusting. I thought I was more speculative on stuff, and in there I just had no choice and I did it. And sometimes it bit me in the butt. I didn't really have to feel a check in on that, or, I didn't get paranoid as much as people did. I feel maybe if I had a little more paranoia in me and not so chill and confident, then I would have been looking at things deeper. So yeah, I learned I'm blindly trusting, I think.
Well, thanks for taking the time to answer our questions today, Hermon. We look forward to seeing you in the real world.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that about wraps up our exit interview for this week. Remember, wherever you guys see our content, make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe. Twitter, Twitch, you know all those places. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure that you are following, of course, that, and sharing our content is a great way to help support our shows completely for free. If you want to see any of the past 10 years of our content, check out our website, realityrecaps.com. While you're over there, you can become a patron to get access to the patron-only Facebook groups, exclusive shows, John's cooking show, these exit interviews before anyone else, and so much more. Of course, I am live every single day of the week around 5 p.m. We're talking Big Brother live feeds, real life, over on YouNow. I am twitching every night as well, so if you guys are into that and want more of us, well then check those out too. But until our next Big Brother Canada show, which John and I do live every single week at 3 p.m. on Fridays, so you should check that out too. We'll see you then. We're just watching back in the playlist. Bye for now, everybody. Thumbs up, hit the bell, subscribe on YouTube. Bye, friends.